Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Karlux Modpack survival series. That was one long montage to kick off this episode. And you know what the craziest thing is? It's not even over. Okay, now it's over. As you saw, I changed my skin. I am now skinny. I have the slim model, and I have hair. I grew it out. I got some magic cream. Took a couple days. This is all to make it more realistic to how I am in real life. I am not bald, and I am very skinny. In real life, I have long brown hair, so it's more accurate. Of course, it's not perfectly accurate. I have no idea what this is on my face. It's like a mustache or a beard or something. Don't judge me. I made this skin when I was like 14. And I also built this little stairwell down to my mines. How nice. This is my surprised skin. I have big eyes because I'm surprised. God, this is such a cursed skin. I don't know why I made this. Oh, right, and I reloaded, so I have the copper cape now. Yeah, this was a very difficult cape to obtain. Actually, that's why my eyes are so big. They're sore from watching 2 whole minutes of a Twitch live stream. Look at me with the mining helmet on. Okay, shenanigans over. I need to focus. In this episode, I think there's a very good chance I could beat the mod pack. I have everything that I need for the soulbound essence, except for the tortured soul, yeah. And after some mining in the soulbound lands, I was able to craft a soul cage, yeah. And then I think you need a redstone in order to, like, activate it. If I read the book correctly. And then it summons a boss. So I'm going to do that next. I think I'm pretty well prepared. Villagers. And I also want like a wide open space to fight this guy. So I think I'm probably going to go... There's a lot of open spaces in this dimension. And I accidentally ran back through the portal. Look at the copper elytra. That's a pretty cool looking thing. Looks like actual wings. Well, that was a failed elytra flight, if you've ever seen one. Alright. I think I'm gonna fight this guy over on this mountain. Sounds like a good spot to fight him. It'll be a very epic battle. Unless I kill him in like 2 hits. In which case it will be a very funny battle. I'm gonna do this safely, so I'll just do this. And then if I place a redstone block... Oh, here he is! I just gotta smack him. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. Okay, I can't shoot him with arrows, so my bow was kind of worthless here. Get back here! This guy does not care about me. Now he's over here. Ow, he does hit. Man, he's strong. The minions aren't going to do anything, though. I'll just run in a circle around this hole. Smack. Did that do any damage? I didn't see. Why'd he fly all the way over there? Okay, he's at half health, so he's probably going to start doing something different. Okay, now he's summoning lightning in order to try to stop me. Am I gonna have to eat all my golden apples, dude? I want to be able to shoot him. Okay, so I can shoot him in, like, some phases. He's getting really far away. Gonna make the slow journey back, or... No, he's lost interest. Oh no, he's healing. Can I shoot you? Why are you going so far away? There we go. Shot him. And he's impervious to arrows right now. What changes it? I don't understand what his phases are. And he's lost interest in me again. Come back here. He's almost dead. I'll just bow him. Got him. Oh right, it summons an explosion. That did nothing. I've got an enchanted golden mouse. That probably does something good. In the hole. Oh, there was a creeper up there. Ow! I almost just died from being an idiot. He's not gonna jump down, is he? Okay, we're fine. The most damage that anything did to me was fall damage. Now I put the tortured soul into here, and we can craft an essence of the soulbound lands. Great, it's going on a pedestal. I have 3 more. I need to do some more mining in the Atom Desert, whatever. I changed the recipe for the God Forge, but it still is fairly expensive. And then I need to go do like a speed run of the Twilight Forest because I have nothing for that essence. But before that, I'm going to finish the essence of the Frozen Lands. I just need the duplicating bricks, which means I need shadow steel. But I have gathered enough resources to make 2 essences because I want to make a disenchantment edit table. And this is the like best enchanter in the entire mod pack. It's pretty much overpowered, really. And I have so far 4 of the 9 items required. I think I can make the mage's spell book. Yep, there we go. And then that goes in the top middle right there. I need 2 Elamite blocks and 1 advanced enchanting infuser, which also requires shadow steel. So that's going to be next. Oh wait, actually before that, I'm going to make this God Forge. I think I have everything. Yeah, I have 4 pieces of nebu. I need some limestone furnaces. Then I need to make a kiln. I'm out of limestone? No, I'm not. Oh, this needs limestone bricks. There we go. That's 1 kiln, 2 kilns, and then I need a glass blower furnace. Oh, that requires a special glass. Go into my furnace. While that's cooking up, I'm going to make a golden furnace, which also requires a limestone furnace. Make an iron like this. There we go. Is this done yet? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, throw that in there. Make the glass blower furnaces. And now, God Forge. It has been obtained, and it's gonna go right here for now. And then I think you need, like, lava. The only lava I have is in this weird bucket, so we're just gonna swap them out real quick. I think I should be able to do this. Water down over here. Lava. Wow, I've never collected lava with a regular bucket before. That's crazy. And let's see if this works. Lava bucket and ring. Alright, well, it's melting something, and it's purple. Ah, I got a god shard. So then with that, I can make the god forged block with 6 more nebu. So that means that I still need just a measly 10 nebu, and you get a third of an ingot from every single ore, and the ore is rarer than netherite. I don't want to do that right now, so instead I'm going to throw a bunch of obsidian into my grinder down here. I realized I don't have a way up to it. Can I just like, Wow, that failed entirely. If I place a block here, I should be able to toss it from here. Yes, that went in, I think. Oh yeah, it's grinding. It's grinding. We're just gonna let it do its thing. And then besides the shadow steel, I also need permafrost bricks. I don't think I have any permafrost because you have to smelt it. Yeah. So I'll just throw a bit of that in here. Is this done? Oh yes, it is done. 16 powdered obsidian. Amazing. This God Forge is a pretty cool looking block. It only smelts the relics from the Atom mod. It's not exactly super useful, but it's cool looking. I think when I finish building my base, I'm going to have like a whole wall of all the furnace blocks in this mod pack. Like this one. Oh, there's stuff in here. I'll take that. This is a cool block. You got the Horizonite thing from the Everdawn. Yeah, that'll be cool. Speaking of my future base that I have still yet to build, I've laid out these planks. These are the wood types from the special trees of the Twilight Forest, and they make a really cool gradient. I think I'm going to use them as like the floor of my new base, or maybe like the inner walls, because this mod pack has vertical slabs. So yeah, they're pretty cool, and I can get a lot of them because of the alchemy table. So they're not very hard to obtain. You got sorting wood, time wood, mine wood, and trans wood. Did you say trans? Yes, I spent 20 minutes making another skin for this one joke. Or, you know, on the off chance. Permafrost is done. And speaking of permafrost, I'm going to take out a bunch of this cobbled permafrost. I have a whole load of it because I added the storage drawer mod and the textures are broken. That's great. And then if I put this down, I'm just going to throw these on the wall for now until I better organize all my stuff. And now I have a dedicated drawer for all of the cobbled permafrost and these fungal Imperious blocks that'll really free up a whole bunch of spaces in my storage system. Next, I'm going to make a chicken crate because in order to make shadow steel, you need to make a blaze cake, and then a blaze cake requires eggs. So I'm just going to throw the crate like down here. There's some chickens, netherrack into the grinder. I really should make a better system for this, but it works for now. So the chickens have laid some eggs, but I don't want to let them out of this cage. And I just remembered that there is a thing called an ender hopper, which vacuums up items in a certain radius. I think I can make it. Yep. Ender hopper. Now we're going to see if this thing grabs those eggs from in there. Apparently not. It is not grabbing them. How does this thing work? Do I put it one block lower? Maybe it needs to be placed on a wooden hopper, like some sort of inventory. Yep, that's it. There's 7 eggs. Thank you, chickens. And now with this ender hopper, I have rebuilt the Nippa farm. It now has 3 Nippa that it's poking with these hands. And now I just need to place the ender hopper here, and then it will deposit all of the specs into that chest. I don't need this chest anymore. Wow, that is a lot of specs. 14 arcane crystal dust. So now I'm going to take some sugar, head back down here, and I think all I need to do is put sugar, eggs, and the cinder flour from over here into the basin, and we just crank it away. Perfect. Copper sheets. And then I can make a fluid tank. And then to make a spout, I need dried kelp. Why does it need dried kelp? Water. And then I can craft kelp with, I forgot the recipe. All of this stuff. That gets me 1 kelp. I could plant this and get more, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. My furnaces are a mess, so it's just going to cook up in there. Into the nether. Dried kelp, and then I use that to make the spout. I put the blaze cake base down, and then lava. Nope. Okay. This is not correct. I just need to place a fluid tank, and then the mechanical pump, and then the spout, This is so janky. How do you insert the thing into the fluid tank? I don't get it. Is it like... No. Stupid thing. And the ender hopper took it. No. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, is it like that? Where then I can put the lava into a basin? Then does it go into the tank? Nope. I don't understand. Ah, okay. I think that's right. It was just backwards. And that's all three. Yep, into there. Spout here. Mechanical pump here. Okay, so now it's filling with lava. I have got it. Now it's not doing anything. Is the depot too low? How about now? There we go. 2 blaze cakes. Now I'm gonna head into the nether because I want as much of this chromatic compound as I can get. Glowstone. I should be able to just fly down here. Yep, that was a little precarious. And then if I vein mine the top of this, I shouldn't fall into lava. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. I actually still want more obsidian, so I'm gonna go this way. I think there's some over here in the basalt biome. Yeah, there's those, but there's blaze spawners. These ones probably don't have spawners. And one more. Yeah, that should be enough. Just smacked my face into a wall. Okay. Back to the end. I'm gonna go down here and turn all this into dust. I've also got a basin set up right here, ready to mix up all of the chromatic compound. I don't think it matters if the blaze burner is next to water, but we'll find out. And the Nippa farm is temporarily shut down until I can craft the chromatic compound, because I was overstressing this ridiculous contraption here. One day this obsidian will be done grinding and I can move on with my life. And it's done. I got the 48. Alright, so now I'll just throw this and this and this in there. Superheat the guy. And it's not rotating with enough speed. Are you kidding me? Well, that was a waste of a blaze cake. This is why we make 2. Okay, I have got it figured out. It's spinning faster now. Take 2. This, and this. And then the blaze burner. There we go. Chromatic compound is in the works. Alright, it's done. It didn't make all of it, which I knew it probably wouldn't. Did it make at least half? It made 15. I need to get more rose quartz and other stuff. So, yeah, 15's good for now. And the Nippa farm is back up and running. And next, it's time to make shadow steel, so I have my elytra on. We're gonna fly down to somewhere close to the void. Like around here or something. Yep. This is good. This is good. I'd like a good hole where it'll float back up. Yeah, this'll work. Void fog is already going crazy. So I'm gonna toss the first 4 in. And there it is. It's coming back up. Alright, and now there is a block there. Got it. There's 4 more. Oh, it got stuck. Yeah, this is the annoying part with this stuff. Is it gets stuck. And I don't know how to get that. Maybe if I throw the pickerang and then it grabs it on the way. Ah, yes. I'm smart. I'm very smart. Yes. But let's try to be smarter with this batch. That's 7. And give it to me. 15 shadow steel. Whoa, I cannot see. 4 shadow casing. Yeah, that's all I need. And then What am I making again? Oh yeah, duplicating bricks. And I only need one because, as the name implies, I have 2 now. And now I have 4. Well, I'm going to use 2 of these to make 2 essences of the frozen lands. And then one of them can go in here to be crafted into the disenchantment table once I have everything else. And now let's go put this down on a pedestal. Boom, 2 more. Next, it's time to resume my quest to find Nebu. Gotta go to the Atom Desert. Gotta do a whole bunch of mining. I should probably fix up my pickaxe before I do that, so villagers. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to get enough Nebu to craft the essence. Never mind. Oh wow, this mining helmet either makes me look like a cyclops or like it's covering my eyes, which it is. Never mind. This stupid Nebu is so rare. I have been mining for 30 minutes and I haven't found any. So I'm thinking that there's a way to get I think it's like a ore magnet or an ore finder from the Twilight Forest. And I feel like if I start doing some of the progression in the Twilight Forest, I might be able to maybe make finding Nebu a bit easier. Really? What? This was a path that I dug out like last episode. How did I miss this? Whatever. Wait, no, I want the alabaster. Give me that. Okay, well, I have 6 Nebu now. Ask and ye shall receive. Maybe that's why I couldn't find any Nebu, because my eyes were covered. I couldn't see it. I couldn't look up. I couldn't look up at the ceiling. I genuinely think that's what happened. I was digging out a tunnel, and I was digging like this, and I wasn't looking up. Why is this dimension more peaceful at night? It's so weird. The stupid bandits stop spawning at night, and then you get like a couple zombies, but they spawn so much more infrequently. This dimension is so dumb. And speaking of that, with the update, I did add a way to make Nebu once you have Nebu, which I do now. Because if you smelt it, you can turn 1 Nebu drop into 6 with crushed gold and Mundabeater dust. Yes. And then I can put all of this cracked limestone in here. Amazing. I love storage drawers, and I'm surprised that I never remembered to add that mod to this mod pack until the last update. I also planted like 3 mining trees in the Atom Desert, over in like a corner. You didn't see them. They didn't do anything. All they do is pull up coal. What's next? Oh, right. Gold. I need some gold ore and some raw gold. Do I have any Mundabeater dust? I have 2. That's not enough to do anything. Well, I can make more. Now I need at least 8 crushed gold. So I'm gonna... Wait, no, I remember I can do something so I don't have to toss the gold into the grinder. I can make an open crate. Well, that's going. Where's the Nebu? 18 Nebu. That's nice. It's just enough to make 2 ingots. This stuff is so rare. Why is this taking so long? It's been like 30 seconds. I thought it only took like a couple seconds to transform. What's it doing? Oh, there we go. Like, speed up. You know? I got things to do. Oop, accidentally broke the thing. And that's 1 open crate. And I need the hopper to basically just place this here. I think this is how it works. And then if I put this, yeah, it just drops it right in. That makes things a whole lot easier. How many specs are we up to? 63, almost a full stack. These hands are really working. They're really poking the plants. So now I'm going to make even more Nebu with this recipe. That's 12 more nebu, so I can get 3 ingots. And I always need at least 1 drop in order to make more. But that's 3 ingots, which gets me about halfway to making the God-forged block. And then I need 4 more for the essence. You can totally see why I added this recipe, because it is absurd to try to get this much nebu just for 1 craft. That would have made the atom essence, like, by far the hardest one to get. Just by, not like by difficulty, but just by like the amount of time it would require to pretty much just excavate the entire desert. Can you get crushed gold ore from the nether gold ore? I think I saw it in there. Yes, you can. Okay, that will make things very easy. Nether gold ore is very common. Well, of course, it's common in every biome except this one. Ah, there's some. No, that was the wrong pickaxe. And of course, the one time that I actually need nether gold, I can't find any. Here's an ember bog. Gimme, stupid pickerang. Thank you, and I get some penderite as well. Why not? Toss. Got it. That was a long reach for the pickerang. I'm trying to think if there is another biome that has a lot of gold. I'm not sure, but 37 is a pretty good amount. I'm gonna see how much I get from this. Crusher, start crushing. And blast furnace, start blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. How much is that? 22. I need 26. Where's the gold? What happened to it? Did it destroy it? Oh, it was because it was the blue nether gold ore. It's from Biomes You'll Go, not the regular nether gold. Oh, well, that was stupid. Twilight Forest it is. Alright. And, oh right, I have all these mining trees that I've set up. I can get a whole bunch of raw gold from here. And some arcane crystals. Oh yeah. Why did I not just come here? It's so laggy right now because of the stupid fire. I need to clear this up because it just is causing so much, like the frames. Into the crusher you go. All gonna get ground up. Ground up into pieces. What the hell? You were just standing there. You wanted to be looked at. How much gold we got? How much gold? 54. Let's make a whole bunch more nebu. But that is still enough to craft 3 more nebu. And then I can make the God-forged block with the God shards. There we go. That is such an expensive recipe. And then that goes in the middle there. Now all I need is a few more nebu ingots, and then we have the essence of the Atom Desert. Give me the specs. Thank you. 12 more Mundabeater. That should be enough to make the last of the nebu that I need. Let's see how much that is. Yep, that's 4 more nebu ingots. And now, finally, I can surround the God-forged block. This is 1 essence of the Atom Desert. Onto the pedestal you go. I only have 1 more essence to get, and then I can beat the Modpack. It's time to run into the Twilight Forest and see how much of the recipe for the Twilight Essence that I can get, because it is not an easy one. Where are we going first? Probably a Naga. That's that way. The Naga is always a breeze to kill, and we're here. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Hello. Die. Just gonna follow you around and smack you. And all he's doing is going in a circle. He's actually doing some damage. I'm gonna eat this mouse-o. I probably should have saved that for a harder boss, but, you know, whatever. Come back here. How is he not dead yet? Die. Die. Well, that's the first boss of many taken care of. Oh my god, I forgot I was wearing the hat. My hat broke. I don't think I have another one. That sucks. Oh well. Here's the Naga trophy. It's a little Naga head. And Naga scales, which I need for the Twilight Essence. So that's the first of 9 ingredients. And there's this, the respawn monument for the Naga. So I can spawn him again. Jesus! It explodes? Why does it explode? Well, okay, so don't click on that. That was kind of startling. And now I will just see myself out. Next boss is the Lich. Where is one of those? You know, I should probably head home and grab some golden apples before I fight him. I always have the hardest time with the Lich of any boss in the Twilight Forest. Like, I know the Urghast is difficult, but it's really only difficult if you don't know how to fight it. But once you figure out how to fight it, it's actually not hard at all. And we go home. I guess I could put the Naga trophy somewhere. I'll put it up here behind the skeleton skull. Golden Cherimoya will work. Mouse-o. Oh, that's actually not expensive at all. Do I have enough to make one? Oh yeah, I do. Man, look at this beautiful view of the castle fading into the mist out there. It's a cool angle. Except I think when the castle spawned, it broke into and like deleted a Twilight Oak. So that kind of takes away from the aesthetics a little bit. But it's cool looking nonetheless. Let's head over there. The force field should be gone, and I'm just gonna fly into the top. I do not care about the rest of this stupid castle. Whoa, you're decked out. And there's another one. Why are these skeletons armored? Why are they so strong? And now I'm filled with arrows. I've been standing here to heal up. These guys are really strong. I don't know why the skeletons hit so hard and why there's so many of them. Can you die? Can you die, please? I'm just gonna block this off so that they can't get up here. Die. Book. Why do some things not take damage when you hit them? With fire, it writes. Let me heal up this 1 heart and a half. Come on. There we go. And it's the Lich. Alright. Now you just gotta fire back his things. Alright, that's the first phase. 2 fire guys, run. Okay. Yep. You just gotta avoid the fire projectiles, and it's all good. Oh, he's almost dead. Ow. Heal me up, Cherimoya. My elytra is broken. I'm stuck in constant flight mode. I need to take the elytra off. Whatever it's doing is being annoying. Zombies. I can actually kind of cheat the zombies if I just stand here. Oh, never mind. I can't cheat the zombies. Okay. I have hid in a corner of the wall. Healed up. Kill this stupid tiny skeleton. Has no hitbox. This guy has no hitbox. Ridiculous. Alright. And I need to kill those guys. What the hell? Everything just came out in one fell swoop. Alright. Now... Oh my god, he's really strong. This last one, I need to heal. Can I shoot him? Can I shoot him? Yeah, I can. Okay. IRS is coming in handy. He will learn what happens when you don't pay your taxes. Wow, that was a pretty intense boss battle. And which scepter did he give me? The zombie one. Okay, well, I will have to fight him again because you need the Scepter of Twilight in order to make the essence. I was hoping I'd get it on the first go. I did not. I should probably have a shield. I just remembered that I should probably get one of those. That might actually make things a lot easier with these bosses. Alright, where do I need to go next? I think I need to go there. This one is the easiest one to just bow him. Bow spam the small yetis. Bow spam the laser guys, because they're annoying as well, and they seem to be spawning quite frequently. Alright, now I'm gonna run in. Big yeti's gonna spawn. Alright, and yeah, he picks you up, but that attack's pretty easy to block. And it doesn't really even do any damage if you have an elytra. You can just float back down. And he's already almost entirely dead. In fact, the most dangerous thing with this structure is not the big guy, it's actually all the little guys teaming up on you while you're trying to fight the big guy. Alright, I just need to shoot him a couple more times. There's a creeper here. Really? Oh my god, I ate rotten flesh, not the thing I actually need to eat. I'm dumb. Why is he not taking damage from the thing? Ugh. Ridiculous. He's like in a mess of particles. I couldn't even see him. Alright. And now he's dead as well. Get the Alpha Yeti fur. Yep. Why are these guys here? They're like a guardian on land. Alright. So, the bow spamming was successful. But that's the second thing that I need for the essence. So there's a Twilight Highlands over here, and I haven't beat all the bosses, so it's gonna still have the acid rain. But I wonder how much damage it does if I could just run in here and grab one of the castle doors. Doesn't do the most damage. Oh, and there's that too. Okay, so it definitely is probably possible. I just didn't see one of the doors while I was in there. Which would be nice because then I don't have to deal with fighting the Urghast. And then I'll put the Yeti fur right there. And I've made a few more rockets. I am running out of gunpowder, so I will have to address that at some point. So head over this way. There's the castle up there on the hill. And then if I go over here, up this way, the door's right here. Did I get it? Okay, well, never mind. You can't break blocks in the areas that aren't unlocked yet. So I guess the next step is to go into the Minishroom maze. I have a water bucket just to have a way out. Alright, now that he's dead, the first thing that I do is just stand in a corner and look at a map. It's just the easiest way to deal with this structure. So there's the way down, and then right around this corner is one of the dungeon rooms. I'm going to try to run in there, see if I can get one of the charms. Because you need one for the essence. Go away, spider. And that's a cave spider. I hate cave spiders. How can you not... Like, why? Why? Why do they poison you from like 2 miles away? Gotta remember to use my bow more, really. I'm just gonna grab some blocks because I don't really need all the mobs funneling in from this other hallway, so I'm just gonna block it off. Here, chest, take the stuff. And then no chest. Here, chest, take the stuff. There's barely anything good in there. And then I'll just do this. And now they can't get to me. It is worthless, but I did get the maze map focus, which is one of the important things. There's another one on this side. Got him. It seems fairly safe. Break in, and there's nothing in these chests. They are all worthless. Why? Why the cave spiders? Ugh. What? Where are all the fire beetles coming from? Why? Why? And I'm leaving. And I am home. Okay, well, that dungeon was really difficult, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the entire Twilight essence in the time I have to record this episode. But before I end this episode, I want to switch gears and try to get this disenchantment edit table, and it is a bit of a process, but it is possible. First, I need an uncrafting table from the Twilight Forest, and I did get the maze map focus from that ridiculous Minotaur maze that is just filled with a billion mobs. So I have the ability to make it, but I am out of Vesuvianite, and you can make it out of Terrasteel, I think, but I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna go loot some from a structure. Yeah, right here. Now, I looted this one in the last episode, or maybe the episode before that. Not this one, though. Get me on the roof. Okay. Now, I need to take out that spawner, because that's the Vex spawner. Man, it would be really nice to have that hat right now. But I can reach it. There we go. Got the loot. I don't care about anything else here. I'm going to leave. Well, that took all of 4 seconds. Technically, these gems are supposed to be kind of rare, but you're able to get them in structures. It's always a balance of, like, do you make the structure have good loot that you will actually use, or do you make the structure have no loot at all and nobody will ever want to go to it? Because, yeah, these castles as well have some good loot, but there's Vexes. The good thing is I think I know where the top chest is in this one. So if I can just get in here before I get the mining fatigue. Got it. Well, there was a creeper. Okay. And now there's Vexes, so I'm leaving. Okay, so got an aquamarine of time, some sea lanterns, and then one maze map focus in the middle. No, I need 2 more crafting tables. Surround it. Uncrafting table. It is the opposite of a crafting table. It's gonna go here. This is such an organized base. But why did I make this? Oh, right. It's because this edit table needs an enchanting infuser, and that needs a shadow pearl. And I have everything except this pearl, which is pretty easy to get. That's just out of the Everbright, and a wither rose. Now, I don't want to spawn a wither and have to get wither roses. That's difficult. So I'm going to get some black dye. Put it into here. Can I sort through what to make it back into? Yes. 1 wither rose. 2 wither roses. Thank you. And all it cost was 2 experience levels. That's nothing. I believe there's an ocean this way over these mushrooms. So I just need to go to here and then find a clam. I do not see one. I thought they were fairly common. There's something taking damage. Oh, that is a clam. And it is spawned in the wall somewhere. Oh, and it died. Here's the pearl. Looks like the clam took out itself. I didn't even need to do anything. No, not these stupid crabs. Don't care. Here's another one. You better drop one. I see it in there. I see it in there. See, it's right there. So you better drop that. Or not. Oh, wait, no. Here's one. I guess he did drop one. I just, like, didn't see it or something. And we're back. 2 pearls. Oh yeah, I need a regular enchanting infuser, which, what do I not have for that? An enchanting table. I can make one of those. Go over to the alchemy table. Enchanter's quilted wool. Then I can make this. I do have the infernite. I just have not smelted it yet. And then I can take some coal, go to the alchemy table, turn it into anthracite, which is just coal, but like worse, I think, in real life. Now I can make 1 shadow pearl, and there's one, and then make 1 more shadow pearl. Then I can get the advanced infuser. I need the infernite. And there we go. Gonna put that in here. So all I need now are the alumite blocks. I only have 3 crystals. Guess I'm gonna go back to that structure. And I like to go into these things from the top. So I'll just land up here. Break this. I thought that was gonna set off the trap for a minute. So I'm at the wrong end. Break you. Break you. Okay. There's 1 alumite crystal. Then if I go down here... So this structure only has 1 alumite crystal? Okay, well, 1 is better than none, but it's not 5. How do you make these things normally? Cobalt, Clogram, Mana Steel, oh, and Manulin. I do not have the ability to make that right now. What about this thing? It's like a guardian spawner structure. What's in here? Nope, there's no alumite in there. Okay, well, now I'm pretty much out of rockets, so just head back. Maybe that other structure has more in one of the lower chests that I didn't check. Nope, it does have a zombie head and creeper heads, but nothing else. Cave spiders. Cave spiders are so annoying. Well, okay, no alumite here. Where are my rockets? God. Each one contains 1 single piece of alumite, so that might just be the only way without actually crafting it, which is what you're kind of supposed to do, but I don't have the ability to do right now. So I guess we'll just do it one at a time. One at a time. Break those. Go down here. Take that. Don't even really need anything else. I guess I could take the shulker shells. Number 2. That was like a speed run. And then I go this way. Number 3. Break. Break. Then go down here. 1 more. Okay, the next one's way over there, so I'm gonna head back to base first. Purely because of the lack of rockets on hand at the moment. And we're back. 3 alumite. Whole bunch of mine carts. TNT. What happened? Is my sugarcane desaturated? I thought it had the new texture because of the Caves and Cliffs mod. Am I misremembering things? Whatever. And with just a few more rockets, I think I need to go this way. There it is. Number 4. Oh, wait, I'm too low. Get me up there. That's the last one I need. I can leave now. And just like that, make it back to my waystone. Let's make another alumite block. And then put it in the crafting table right here. And there we go. Disenchantment edit table. The best enchanting table in the game. So that's why now if I just take this off and get this other set out, This Charoite set has some really good enchantments on it that I want to put on the Ametrine. So let me just take the protection off the Ametrine, and then I can take all of these books. In fact, I think I can just export them as one book. Yeah, literally, this is the greatest thing ever. And then I can just put this book onto the Ametrine leggings. Amazing. And then let me do the same for the boots. And put this in here. And now the Ametrine set has the really good enchantments. I'll just put that back in the mirror for now. And then that is massively upgraded armor. Put all this into the storage system. Still not full yet. I can still load it full of garbage. And put this shulker on the wall. And then I will fix up this Ametrine set with some villager trading in between episodes. But I have got the disenchantment edit table. It's the greatest thing ever. It's a beautiful looking block as well, in addition to being incredibly useful. And now, I can basically enchant anything that I want for no experience requirement. So, pretty late game stuff. And that's a great spot to end this episode. I have 8 of the 9 essences. Just need the Twilight Forest one, and that's what I'm going to do in the next episode. So until then, I will see you later.